Hey guys, before we get started, I just wanted to make a quick plug that I've opened up a limited time special offer, 10 more slots to our Discord server for our most popular tier. This has been sold out for a few months now. We actually already have 3 spots that are already taken, so there's only 7 spots left at the making of this video. And this is only going to last for the month of November, and it's first come first serve. So if you are ever interested in locking in a very low price for the Discord server forever, now's your time to get in. Hey guys, how's it going? Solo back with another daily update video, and I want to talk about something significant that is coming up in about 2 days. This event does not happen all that often. As a citizen, we have a right, and I believe our duty, to make a choice in the next 2 days. So I urge you all to go out and make a choice, because it could impact your future. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about Taco Tuesday. So Tuesday, make a choice. Do you want beef? Do you want beans? Are you gonna get a bowl? Are you gonna get the tortilla on the side? Are you gonna get extra guac? Can you afford the extra guac? I don't know, but Tuesday is a big day. But no guys, in all seriousness, let's get right into it. Let's talk about how this upcoming election on Tuesday might impact the stock market. It might impact your trades. So I want to talk about volatility and what I think is going to happen with the market basically Wednesday morning after the election is over. And when I say over, I mean basically Tuesday is over. Whether we have a clear winner or not, I still think we will have an IV crush or an implied volatility crush just because the day is over, similar to an earnings event. I think this election, I think Tuesday after hours is going to essentially be like an earnings event for the entire stock market. So let's get right into it. I want to start off by going to Microsoft Paint here, and I'm going to draw you a little graph about what I think is going to happen in the stock market Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And that is going to be a IV crush. So if on the bottom we have time, and then on the y-axis we have volatility, right now we are in an area of high volatility overall in the market. The VIX was around 38, I believe, end of day Friday. So normally, I mean historically, the VIX is usually low in like the mid-teens, right? So we are already at a high level of VIX, okay? And then I think if we denote that, let's say this is the day of the election, this is Tuesday, I think the VIX is going to be pretty much flat. Maybe it'll creep up a little bit, who knows? But then I think once Wednesday rolls around, I think we're going to have an IV crush, and I think the VIX will still be high, because if, let's say normally the VIX is all the way down here around like 15, 16, 17, it'll still be high compared to the normal average for the VIX, but I think it'll be lower than where we were before the election. I hope that makes sense. So this is what I mean by IV crush. If this is the day of the election, and please, I'm drawing here on a mouse, so the handwriting and the drawings are not up to speed, but just bear with me here. So this is the day of the election. So this is Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. I think we're going to have an IV crush on all of our options overnight. And so what that means is that if you bought options, you're immediately going to lose money overnight, because with the IV crush, the premiums across the board are going to go down. So that means it's going to be even harder for your bought calls or your bought puts to print. Now, if you sold options, and if you sell options through the day of election, I think it's a very smart move, because IV crush is going to help you. It's going to reduce the value of your premiums so that if you wanted to, you could buy those positions back and close them out for a profit. So I'm actually going to be looking at tomorrow morning and seeing if I can open up some maybe weekly cash secured puts. I'm looking at Virgin Galactic specifically because it's gotten beaten down recently. So it's been red for a few days now. It's cheaper than it has been for a few weeks now, and the premiums are juicy. And I'm thinking about selling a weekly option for Friday so that I can hold it through the election. I'm going to draw this in a darker color so it's easier to see on the screen here. But I think if you hold it through the election, let's say this is Friday, and let's just say, somewhere around here is Monday. I think if you hold it, you're going to get IV crush in your favor, and you should be able to profit. Now, I also chose Virgin Galactic because it's a relatively cheaper stock. It's trading for around $17 right now. So one contract is going to tie up about $1,700 in capital if you decide to sell a cash secured put. So that's what I'm thinking about right now. That's my plan. Now, the other possibility, obviously, is that Wednesday we don't have a clear winner, and there's even more volatility in the market just because there's even more uncertainty. So maybe VIX doesn't get crushed. Maybe VIX keeps going up and then plateaus something like this. So that would obviously benefit the option buyers and hurt the option sellers. So that's kind of the gamble here about what you think is going to happen with the election. But I still think that just like with all earnings events, even if there is uncertainty, and I think at this point, a lot of people are even suggesting or even assuming that we won't have a clear-cut winner on Wednesday morning. So that might even be priced in at this point. So that's why I think we're more likely to have a crush than an IV kind of expansion. And of course, this is just my opinion, but this is why I'm placing my trade or looking to place a trade across the day of election, because I think this scenario is more likely to happen than that scenario. Let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree, and let's get right into it. I want to show you this other website I came across that shows the predictions for how the election might turn out that I thought was very interesting. So this is projects.538.com. This is a website basically by Nate Silver, if you haven't heard of him. And right now, it says updated as of 49 minutes ago. I'm making this video Sunday morning. It looks like Biden is favored to win the election. So if we scroll down, there's a lot of facts and data, and it looks like they ran multiple simulations. So they ran a simulation 40,000 times, and they found that Biden wins 90% of the time, which is a pretty significant margin. It looks like you can see all these spikes that projected Biden wins compared to Trump wins, again, through those 40,000 simulations. Also shows a graph of what the swing states are. So North Carolina, Arizona, Pennsylvania, Nevada, Wisconsin, Minnesota. I know the candidates are both spending a lot of time in these states these last few days, but we'll have to see where these swing states end up. But it does seem like right now Biden is favored. You can see over time the lead for Biden has slowly been increasing this past month, while Trump has been decreasing. The electoral vote count also is pretty flat, but still you can see that the blue line is slowly going up while the red line is slowly going down. And even the popular vote is pretty flat, but you can see pretty much the month of October, the Dems had a little bit of a lead while the Repubs lost some ground there. As far as the Senate, the Dems are favored to win, and the House, the Dems are favored to win. So according to the simulations and these prognostics, it looks like we're going to have a blue sweep if you believe in this data. Now, there are some kind of weird possibilities, and they have different statistics or probabilities that they may happen, but here are again some of the swing states right now with the closest races: Ohio, Georgia, Texas. I mean, the Dems actually think they can win Texas, which has historically been more of a red state. North Carolina, Nevada, Pennsylvania, I think is going to be another big swing state. It was a big swing state in the last election as well. And I believe Obama has been in Pennsylvania campaigning for the blue states as well. Arizona, Florida, Iowa. I know Trump was in Arizona recently campaigning for the red team. But this is just a very interesting website if you want to go check it out. That is really my video for today. I wanted to kind of keep it short and sweet. We do have a lot of earnings coming up this week, but I don't even think that really matters, because I think the only real earnings or the only event that matters this week is going to happen on Tuesday, and it's not Taco Tuesday, unfortunately, but the following weekend we can celebrate with Taco Tuesday. Let me know what you think the election is going to bring. Let me know what you think it's going to happen to the stock market. Again, if you agree or disagree, leave me a comment below. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And as always, happy trading.